Hello and welcome back to Ballfish Consults. This is episode 5 and it is a big one. Today you will write your very first formulas and let Google Sheets do the maths for you instantly and accurately. Don't worry, we will go step by step. Let's begin. Here is the plan. First, how formulas and cell references actually work. Then the 5 functions you will use every day: sum, average, count, min, and max. Next, the basic arithmetic: adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. After that, the difference between relative and absolute references using the dollar sign. And finally, the common errors beginners hit and how to fix them fast. Let's dive in. Let's start with the golden rule. Every formula begins with an equal sign. I will click on cell D2 and type equals. Now, instead of typing numbers, I point to cells. I choose B2, the quantity. Notice it highlights in blue. Then a star for multiply and C2, the price, which highlights in red. So my formula reads equals B2 times C2. I press enter and instantly the answer appears. 500. Here's the clever part. The cell shows the result, but the formula still lives in the formula bar up here. And because we reference cells, not numbers, if the price ever changes, the total updates all by itself. Typing every cell would be slow, so Sheets gives us functions. The most useful is SUM. Below my total column, I type equals SUM, open bracket, then I select the whole range, D2 to D6, and close the bracket. Press enter, and it adds them all up. 6,060. Next, average. Same idea. Equals average of the same range, and it gives me the mean. And there are 3 more you will love. Count tells you how many numbers are in a range. MIN finds the smallest value. And MAX finds the largest. 5 functions, and you can already summarize any table in seconds. Of course, you can do plain arithmetic too. Just start with equals and type your sum. Equals 10 plus 5 gives 15. Equals 20 minus 8 gives 12. For multiplication, we use the star symbol, so equals 6 times 7 gives 42. And for division, we use the /, so equals 100 divided by 4 gives 25. Remember those two. The star is multiply and the slash is divide. And you can mix and cell references anywhere, like equals B2 times C2. Now something that confuses many beginners, but it is simple once you see it. When you copy a formula down, the references move with it. Buglers. D2 is equals B2 times C2. Copy it down and D3 automatically becomes B3 times C3, D4 becomes B4 times C4, and so on. That is called a relative reference, and it is usually exactly what you want. But sometimes you need one cell to stay fixed. Say the VAT rate here in cell G1. If I write equals D2 times G1 and copy it down, G1 would drift and break. To fix, add dollar signs. $G, $1. Now it is an absolute reference. It is locked, and no matter how far you copy, it always points to that one cell. Finally, let's talk about errors, because everyone makes them and they are easy to fix. If you see #div/0, it means you divided by an empty or 0 cell, so just check your divisor. If your formula shows up as plain text, you probably forgot the equals sign at the start. And if you see #name with a question mark, a function name is misspelled, so check your spelling like average. Errors are not failures. They are just Sheets telling you exactly what to fix. Let's recap. You can now start any calculation with an equals sign. You can use SUM, average, count, min, and max. You can do arithmetic with plus, minus, stars, and slash. You can lock a cell with absolute references using the dollar sign. And you can recognize and fix the most common errors. You are officially doing real spreadsheet work now. Time to practice. Hi. Build a small sales table with a few items, a quantity, and a price. Add a total column using equals quantity times price and copy it down. 3. Below the totals, use equals SUM to add them all up. And 4th, use equals average to find the average sale. If you're feeling confident, try MIN and MAX as well. This is the heart of every spreadsheet. And that is episode 5. You have crossed a huge milestone. You can now make Google Sheets calculate for you. In the next episode, we will learn to sort, filter, and clean messy data to keep your sheets tidy and useful. If this helped, please subscribe and turn on the bell. Thank you for learning with Bolfish Consults. I will see you in episode 6.